we Biafra. Lord, give us a freedom. Have mercy on we Biafra and give us a freedom. Have mercy on we Biafra and give us a freedom. We need our leader. Prophet. We need our leader. We need our leader. Yeah, man. The evil and wicked British and Fulani Caliphate can't stop the sun from shining from the east of God. So Biafrans all over the globe, are you feeling me, Jackie? Why am I feel Superman location, you know? We are going back to our homeland now. To our roots to go again. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now. To our roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra city. We are going back to our homeland now. To our roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now. To our roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra city. I'm going to tell you, we know fear we get British, we know fear Britain, we know fear them, Boko Haram, we know fear them, we know fear Fulani Caliphate, we know fear them, we know fear Mietiala, we know fear them, we know fear them, Bandit Kill, we know fear them, we know fear them, Janjaweed, we know fear them, we know fear them, Al-Qaeda, we know fear Lucifer, we know fear you Satan, we know fear little demons, we know fear Leviathan, we know fear little junkies, little Janjaweed. Obasanjo and his entire generation died and was buried in our Biafra. This is business as usual. This is the new generation of Biafra. For your information, if you don't mind, mouth people everywhere. Mouth people. I have no man. We are going back to our homeland now. To our roots to go again. Biafra nation is a we are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now. To our roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra cities. We are going back to our homeland now. To our roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now. To our roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra city. We are going back to our homeland now. To our roots to go again. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now. To our roots.
Biafra nation is a root. We are going
home to Biafra cities. Yerima Shetima, the Boko Haram big bill said, in Lagos, the Yorubas can be buying the land for 100,000. And Fulanis we buy them for 150 or 200,000. But on the man, we buy his own for 10 million. Can you imagine? Now people everywhere. Say what they got. Give them what. But I'm a sucker. With the Chris, Pst Vam Vam. I'm seeing Biafra already, man. Yeah, man.
Thank you. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. Welcome, everyone. I remain your humble host, Raphael Chiamaka Jere, aka Pst Vam Vam Vam. It's nice to have all of you in the house, and we're already having a full house. as you're coming in on any of the channels, please hit the like button, share it, and subscribe if you are yet to do so. Thank you for joining us on this Biafra update this afternoon with Pastor Vam Vam Vam. And where do I start from? First and foremost, I want to appreciate our Prime Minister. I am honored to work directly under the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa, as Deputy Secretary of the Ministry of Information, Communication, and Media. And I am humbled to serve under such a formidable, relentless, resolute, result-oriented Prime Minister. I wish I have my bell. I would ring 7 for you, Prime Minister. You're doing well, and Biafrans are solidly behind you. And I also joined my Prime Minister, as I have about 15 minutes to run this. I have also joined my Prime Minister in saying a happy birthday, happy glorious 77th year birthday to one and only Donald J. Trump, the former president of the United States of America, and who is, by the grace of God, going to surmount and overcome every challenges and defeat the evil in that particular, territory. Our Prime Minister writes, Biafra Republic government special wishes to Donald Trump. We, the entire Biafran people all over the world, and over 4 million Biafrans in the United States of America are wishing Donald Trump a happy birthday. The real Donald Trump is 77 years today and facing persecution for standing for the truth and for Christians around the world. You shall overcome. Yes, you shall overcome. Our President Donald Trump, you shall overcome. And from Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa, we wish you a glorious happy birthday at Donald Trump. And the updates we have right here, you can see very, very quickly. Where do I start from? I think I should start from our beloved barrister, Aloy Ejimako. Aloy Ejimako, who is directly, the preferred and the most effective advocate for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has been instructed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself to be making these daily tweets. And this is I think this is the 4th one, whether the 4th or the 3rd one. And he made this about 3 or 4 hours ago. And I am going to read. He says, in continuation of the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu inspired tweets that have been rocking my social media handles since on Monday, here is the 3rd one. Okay, this is the 3rd one in the series. The public is unaware of the fact that the Attorney General of the Federation of the Republic of Animal Kingdom, his name, Malamu, and his team are mortally afraid of meeting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in court. They are scared to death. Malamu, the quota system Attorney General of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, he and his team are scared to death of meeting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in court. Their fear is driven by the inherent weakness of their case, and it is the reason they play on the Supreme Court to adjourn the appeal at each sitting, not realizing that this adjournment after adjournment will not affect the ultimate outcome, as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will never, look at that, never is written in capital letter, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will never be tried by any court in the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom. So says Section 15 of the Extradition Act of the Animal Republic Kingdom, which has been, affirmed by the courts of appeal. When I say Animal Republic Kingdom, the country I refer to, Nigeria, which has been affirmed by the court of appeal. Recall that they also adjourned and amended charges 7 times from 2015, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was first arrested, until 2022, when justice was ultimately served against them. When you have a weak case, dictatorial tactics cannot save. When you have a weak case, dictatorial tactics cannot save. Thank you very much for joining us to read that, and I am going to retweet it, on my tweet. And if you want to get hold of it and want to print it out for yourself and share it, also go to @Aloy on Twitter. @Aloy on Twitter, you will get that update. Mazi Aloy Ejimako, this is a salute for you. Well done for all you do. And also to remind you that our Prime Minister has set time and date for the sit at home. He has set time and date for the sit at home, for 1 week that will commence if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released before that date. And now let me put this one up here. There is a memo that those criminals on the ground wrote. And in that memo, I was reading it. I read some line where a man powerless, as directed by a fine for the Caro White done and dusted, and the criminals on the ground was writing and commending and appreciating the done and dusted governor of Enugu State. They were commending him, commending and appreciating and validating a criminal. Why would they not validate a criminal when them themselves are criminals? And they were validating them and they are writing all those things to make you feel that they care for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Meanwhile, those criminals stopped the doctors that were going to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to ascertain his health condition and to request for where he will be treated. They know vividly well that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never be operated inside DSS dungeon, because DSS dungeon is not a hospital. DSS dungeon has no medical equipment. So why will they deceive Biafrans, telling you that people, Aloy Ejimako and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu family brought DSS doctors to come and operate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu inside the dungeon? You see, so these are criminals. And another way to validate their criminality is that they are also commending, writing a recommended letter. They are commending the governor of Enugu State, who is a criminal, a master forger, Oluwole governor. They are validating. So you will understand how these people roll. They are evil and they're underground and they are done and dusted. Now, let me quickly roll this because I have a lot to talk about here. Now, this is the letter, the memo released by our Prime Minister from the Biafra Republic government in exile. Now, listen to this as I read. The Biafra Republic government in exile, BRGIE, and Biafra de facto government in homeland wishes to notify Biafrans that there will be sit-at-home civil disobedience starting from the 3rd of July. Take note, 3rd of July 2023 to the 10th of July 2023. There will be a break on the 6th of July 2023 where all Biafrans markets will be open. The sit-at-home is for the following reasons. Listen to the reasons why the sit-at-home that is commencing on the 3rd of July to end on the 10th of July, because there will be a one-day break on the 6th of July so that Biafrans will have, reprieve to go and get some of the things they might need in between. This is the reason for this sit-at-home that is compulsory for all Biafrans in Biafra land. Number one, demand the immediate and unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who remains illegally detained at the DSS dungeon. Number two, in preparation for Biafra's self-referendum. Number three, to further put the world on notice that Biafrans are taking their future. That Biafrans are taking their future in their own hands. Number four, to demonstrate that the Biafra Republic government in exile remains the only legitimate government to whom the Biafran people listen and are loyal to. I take that again. Number four, to demonstrate that the Biafra Republic government in exile remains remains the only legitimate government to whom the Biafran people listen and are loyal. Number 5, to invalidate the illegitimacy of those who parade themselves as Nigeria's representatives within Biafra territory. The sit-at-home will therefore take place in the following order. Listen very carefully and share this video widely. It will take place in the sit-at-home, therefore, will take place in the following order. Monday 3rd July 2023 to Wednesday 5th July 2023, there will be total lockdown. Look at that total lockdown. It is imprinted in a deep dark black so that you understand how important that total lockdown is all about in Biafra land. 3rd to 5th, total complete lockdown. Thursday 6th July 2023, we shall have a break. All Biafra market will open on that Thursday. Then on Friday, July 2023 to Monday, the 10th of July 2023, Monday, which happens to be Mazin Namdekano's day, there will be total lockdown in Biafra land. Everywhere will be under lock and key. Take note, the second part of it is 7th to 10th. Monday, 7th, Friday 7th to 10th Monday, it will be total lockdown, ghost town in Biafra land. We hereby call on all market leaders to strictly adhere to the order and treat it with utmost seriousness. We also call on all oil companies operating in Biafra territory to shut down all oil exploration on these dates to avoid the anger of the Biafran people. Take note, all oil companies operating in Biafran territory, you have to shut down under compulsion. All must shut down, exploration on these dates to avoid the anger of the Biafran people. Let me read. To avoid the anger of the Biafran people. Yes, we hereby call on the market leaders. I read that before. We also call on all the oil companies operating in Biafra territory to shut down all explorations on these dates to avoid the anger of the Biafran people, which may come with heavy consequences. Respectfully, Mazi Simon Ekpa, Prime Minister, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. I'm taking a sip of water. That's the address there. 7200 Bel Air Road, Suite 2, Baltimore, MD 21206 in the United States of America. That's the address there, and the websites are also there for you to see. And I'm also bringing to your notice this afternoon that our Prime Minister, who just concluded a town hall meeting in the United States, which was well attended. How many of you have seen a town hall, a solid town hall, well attended, over 300 people virtually listening to our Prime Minister, and it was well conducted, and questions came on for hours. Our Prime Minister was there answering questions, and the Defense Minister, Madam Azuka Charles Nwankwo, was also there responding and answering questions. And this time around, this town hall is moving to Australia. Biafra Prime Minister Simon Ekpa arrives in Australia for his second country tour. Saturday, June the 17th, and the time will be 4 p.m. Australian time. 4 p.m. Australian time. Those of you in Australia, or those of you in the Oceania region, in New Zealand, in all the Oceania region, in Papua New Guinea, on all these Fiji Islands, and every island in those areas, take note that our Prime Minister will be coming to your area virtually, and it will be a Zoom town hall meeting. Endeavor to be there. Do not miss this meeting. And the Zoom ID is here. Please take note of the Zoom ID. It is 892-3768-8998. 892-3768-8998. Then the passcode or the password is 857327. The password is 857327. 327. Please do not miss this, and check up with the Australian time. And those of you in other parts of the world that want to join, you are also invited to join. You can click on and join, but the meeting is strictly for the Australian people in the area of asking questions. You are permitted to come in, but only the people in that Australia region will be allowed to ask questions, because the meeting is for them. The town hall is for them. If there are exceptions, our prime minister will keep us in the know. And also to inform you, fellow Biafrans, that this weekend, also this particular weekend again, on the 17th of June, we are having another mega fundraising. Remember, our fundraising has been coming every week now, and this one is going to be another mega one. You need to remember to be there. And for those of you that do not know yet, if you go to www.biafrarepublic.gov.org, www.biafrarepublic.gov.org, you will also see, a place whereby you can pay your taxes, our Biafra tax, whereby you can pay as little as $5 every week to support the work going on. And also, those of you that want to support the Eastern Security Network, you know the website already. It is www.ipobinusa.org/donate. ipobinusa.org/donate. Please do not miss all this information. This is updates coming to you from the Vam 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 you already know. And our Prime Minister also, let me see, is that okay, this one was reported also by the Daily Post. Daily Post reported our sit at home. ECMA stated that the sit at home was necessary for the immediate release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and in preparation for Biafra referendum. He urged all market leaders, companies, and individuals in the southeast to comply. This was coming from the Daily Post. And also from the cable, this report came that this idiot Janjaweed Efulefu, Irabo, the Army General of the Nigeria Zoological Republic, the defense chief, mandates troops to flush out criminals disturbing peace in Southeast. And now the question I have for this Anompama: you want to flush out criminals in the Southeast. You call them criminals because you cannot boldly call anybody in the Southeast terrorists. All you can easily call them is criminals. But there are terrorists killing and maiming in southern Kaduna. There are terrorists killing and maiming. As at yesterday, there were close to 100 that were massacred in Plateau. In southern Kaduna, it's a daily occurrence. In Benue, people have evacuated their villages in Benue. Terrorists go into IDP camps and they maim and kill and massacre. You this Anompama, idiotic EU, you have not been able to flush out these terrorists. And you are contemplating, calling and propaganda with your nonsense that there are criminals in the Southeast. You can only call them criminals because there are no terrorists in the Southeast, because they cannot come there. When you come to the Southeast as a terrorist, when you come to Biafra as a terrorist, you will never return back. Because you know who the terrorists are. They are armies on uniform. The zoo armies on uniform. They are the terrorists, and they dare not cross Biafra land. And all these military personnel that will be sent to Biafra land to come and kill the youths, to come and do the evil. Mind you, you come to Biafra land, you will never return back. That is a promise. It is not a threat. It is a promise. You come to Biafra land with this instruction to come and flush out criminals, you will never return back. Because this idiot, ask him, let him go to his village. Fulani terrorist jihadists and the Fulani headsmen, the worst terrorists in African soil, they are taking over some parts of Edo State. This man is from Edo State. They are taking back part of your village. In his village, a little girl was raped by a Fulani, man. A little girl in his village was raped, and is here talking about flushing out criminals in the Southeast. Come to Biafra land and see what we will do to you. Here I will stop with the updates. My people, please share this broadcast and let it go viral. Support the work for your freedom. It is your freedom, not my freedom alone. Everybody must stand firm and fight for this freedom. Your freedom is sacrosanct. Do not joke with it. Thank you very much. I know you all have been making a lot of comments. Unfortunately, I couldn't read your comments because the post I'm making, putting up on the page is covering the comments. But I want to appreciate you all. I appreciate you, Azia Hillary. I appreciate you, Helen Peters. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, my own Lola Goyibo. I appreciate you, Tony Afube. I appreciate every one of you, and your comments are well acknowledged. I appreciate you. Totival, appreciate all of you. May God bless our leader, Mazin Namdekano. May God bless our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Dragon. And may God bless all our men on ground, our Eastern Security Network, our Biafra Liberation Army. May God bless them all. May God bless all the media warriors, every one of you, every cabinet member of the Biafra Republic government in exile. May Chukwu Kabiama Primi Henile bless you all. And if you are in the cabinet and you are in this particular struggle, have it in mind that our focus and our focus alone is Biafra. And the number one priority we have right now is that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu must be released and our referendum must be conducted. Whether they approve it or not, we don't need the zoo to approve our referendum. That's why, because every Monday we have referendum in Biafra land. And from the 3rd of July, another referendum will take place again. And then when we decide to have the proper referendum, we will give them notice and they will come. And they'll come and see it. Thank you, Doreen. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, Alec Vic. Thank you for joining me. Bless you all. Keep supporting us whichever way you can. And Chukwu Kabiama will supply all your needs. And Chukwu Kabiama will supply all your needs according to his riches in glory. I love you all. Komesian. Thank you.